presets, actions, and LUTs, because they make your work easier. So once you reach Photoshop now, I don't like the ratio of the picture. I need it to be a bit big. Either way, and it just goes with preferences. If you like your picture like this, you can go ahead. But when I'm doing studio photo shoots, I like it when the background is a bit big. It makes the picture have that sense of art. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to crop it. So this is the ratio that I like, which is 4 to 5. So once I reach 4 to 5, I'm just going to make a crop. Once I do this, I'm just going to save it. So I now have these whites on my side. So once I have these whites, I'm going to remove them. How I remove them is that I'm going to select them first. So I'm going to click to get something that I can select with. So I'm going to click there, and I'm going to select. Once I select, I'm going to click here. From the spot healing, I'm going to click patch 2. So once I click here, I'm just going to click and then move it side. It takes away that white stuff. Also here, you do the same. You click here, you come and remove it. So you have that black dark background. Good. Just like this. Yeah. So once you reach here, you are going to work on the background. Background, it's not very neat. Okay, yeah, it's not very neat. So from here, I've got, once you click here on the actions, I've got all these actions there in the pack I was telling you about. So once you reach here, you're just going to select an action that is for the background. So in this pack here, all these actions are already installed. They're already in here. So you're going to click Studio Background. Studio Background is the only action that is there, that I put in here for cleaning the background. So once you click here just once, you just click once, one time, then you wait for it to load. So it's loading now. It's doing the work here. So you just wait for it to load, and it's going to do everything in the background. Then it will just give you where you're supposed to brush. Chapo. Okay, so it's downloading. So once it's downloading, you're going to click on this one, layer 3, the second mask layer here. Click on it, then you're going to get a brush tool, this one here. Then maybe just make it big a bit. Let's take it at 4, maybe 5. Good. Then you're just going to start rubbing. Clean anywhere. Everything has already been separated, so I'm just cleaning the background until yonse everything should be white, yeah, just like this, so you clean everything, good. You're done with cleaning your background. So if you look at your background now, it looks clean and neat. Maybe you just have these waves, but you can still remove these. Maybe you just reduce the opacity. It can take away these. Either way, it's just a choice, So once you clean this, you're just going to merge these. So we are done with the background. Our background is now smooth. No more wrinkles, filia, nothing. So now the next thing that we're going to do is work on the skin. If you look at our skin now, it has got my highlights, my dark chan. So you're just supposed to mix them and put in the blemishes. So from the action, you go to the action area, you're going to find skin smoothening, frequency separation, basic frequency separation, advanced. So I'll use advanced. So I'm going to click advanced. It's loading. Then from here, it's going to give me a Gaussian radius that I need to put. So I'm going to go with 4. Yeah, 4. So once I click on 4, I wait for it. Good. So it's done. It's given me a group advanced frequency separation. So I'm going to open this group, then I'm going to click on this one, low FS layer copy. Click on this one. Then from here, the brush tool, you're going to change it. You're going to get a mixer brush tool. So you're going to right click, then you're going to select the mixer brush tool. Mixer brush tool. Here you're supposed to have 10%. Here suppose the earth flow is supposed to be 100%. The mix is supposed to be 90%. The load is supposed to be 75%. The wetness is supposed to be 22. Okay, 20 and below. Maybe you can go 15 if you want, but mine is at 22%. Then here, make sure this is not clicked. You unclick this so that you can have this come a box. Then you just come and click clean brush. Chapwa. Then you start rubbing. So when rubbing, not just rubbing like this. If you are seeing what's happening, if you just rub anyhow, it distorts everything. So when rubbing, you're supposed to be very careful. You're supposed to move according to the way you are. You're supposed to rub. So once you rub once, don't go back, because once you go back, it's going to give you again, to rub again, in short. So once you keep rubbing, where there are highlights, you rub alone. Where there are darks, so you leave, you go to my darks, you rub. My highlights, you rub nicely, nicely. So this is very important. How you rub is very, very important. Very, very important. Just like this. Then you go again, you rub, and you leave it. You go to the other side, you rub. Okay, I raise the brush a bit, the size. I start rubbing again. Start rubbing. Okay, keep rubbing. Keep rubbing. Okay. Yep. So be very careful as you're rubbing, You don't just rub anyhow. You leave it, you rub, just even once. You leave. Here you leave. Here you leave. My highlights up. You leave. According to the way. So here, if you look at this, it's going. This light here is going. This highlight here, where she's light up, it's going straight here. So you're going to rub according to the way it is. Don't go like this. No, go the way it is. You go, you rub, you leave it. Here equally my sides. You rub, you leave it, just like this. Just like this, nicely and smoothly, nicely and smoothly. Good. So I'm done rubbing. So if you look at our before, look at the face, before, after, before, after, before, after, before, after, before, after. Good. So that's how you go about this one. So once you're done with rubbing, you're going to merge visible. Just merge everything. Chapwa. So once you're done with this, it means that's all. You're done with your picture. The next thing that you're supposed to do is just add color. So how you add color is we are going to use AMA LUTs. So I have all the LUTs as well in the pack. So you're going to click here, or you're going to come here somewhere here. Then you're going to click color lookup. You find where color lookup, you click here. Then from here, you're going to click here, load 3D LUT. Then you click here on load 3D LUT. So it's going to take me, I'm going to go to the folder, enhance photography. I have all these, the actions, those actions that you are seeing there, I was clicking, they're here. The presets, the camera roll presets, then the LUTs are in here. So I'm going to click LUTs. Then I've got, the picture I'm doing is an indoor, so I'm going to go to indoor LUTs. I click here. Then I'm going to all these alerts. You can click anything that you like. If you want, you can go here, you click. Have you seen how the picture has become? Yeah, so it's all your choice, whatever you want. So this one makes the person light, so you can go here. Which one should I use? I think I'm going to use, let's see how this one makes Princess Black. Okay, let me try another one. Thelma Black. Okay, I think this is okay for me, but let me just try Princess Black one more time. Princess Black. Okay, so once I'm done with this, I'm just going to maybe edit it. So I've added the color that I want. The next thing I have to do is just edit, maybe just edit the color, just how do we call it, just making it up to look better. So Yeah, so I'm going to maybe just add a bit of thickness to the color by using this. So yellows and reds are for the skin. Yellows and reds in Photoshop are for the skin. Always remember that. Whenever you are dealing with yellows and reds in Photoshop, just know that you are dealing with the skin. These are the colors if you want to edit the skin. These are the ones that you go for. Good. So once I'm done here, maybe I'll just reduce the high colors. So once you drop the lightness of the reds here, I'm also dealing with the skin. So here saturation will just increase the color, which is not really what I need. Here the hues will just change the color itself. The lightness, they bring in the lightness of the color or reduce it. So that's why I went with the lightness of the picture. Good. Maybe just do this a bit. Okay, I think we're good to go. Okay, maybe just here. Maybe if I want just reduce on the blacks, they're too thick. Yeah, just here. So once I'm done with my picture, I feel for me this is enough. I'm done with my picture. So once I'm done, what I'm just going to do, maybe the whites, let's see the whites. Like I think they're okay just here. Okay, good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my actions again. So from my actions here, I just want the picture to be very sharp. So from here, I'm going to click Smart Sharpen. So from here, just click Smart Sharpen just once. Wait for it to do the magic. So it's loading. Once it comes here, you can see how sharp the picture looks. So once I take it like this, it becomes too dark. It becomes dark because it's too sharp. So I'm going to put it at 1.8. That's my likeness. You can leave it even at 2. Yeah, that's my likeness. Once I'm done, that's my picture. Then I'm just going to go quick export, and then I save my picture. That's all. And that's how you edit your picture. So just understand here, there's from the actions here, there's basic frequency separation, advanced frequency separation, skin smoothing. These are for the skin, just the skin, dealing with the skin. Studio backdrop is for cleaning the background of the picture in the photo shoot. Reduce reds, this is when the picture has too much saturation. Now maybe you make a too red, so then you just want to make it mild. Chapo. So this is just remove. Then eye whitening, if you want to the teeth yellow feel so red, and the eyes maybe you want to make them white, this is what you use. Rich tones, this just gives you a very good tone. So let's try it. I click this one, you've seen how it gives me that melanin. So this is a before for this one, and then after, before, after. So this one gives me a melanin look. Yeah, just a melanin look, just for my model to have that melanin look. Chapa, this is what. Then reduce reds, you try that, you've seen it removes the reds in the picture. So before, after. Yeah, all these are actions already, they were done already. Strong contrast, it gives you that bright look, which is this goes with the picture that you're editing. Maybe it doesn't really have. Smart sharpening, I've already talked about it. Dodge and bend works also with skin retouch. In case as you were doing frequency separation, you remove ama highlights at light, it hits your model. Then maybe as you are rubbing of black, so you can use dodge and bend. You add those to my lights, black, so you also add to my shadow. That's what dodge and bend does. So those ones usually dodge and bend, I use it when there are certain pictures where I would actually use it. Yeah, otherwise this is how you go about it. In general, this is how I edit my indoor picture. Yeah, so I'll upload another video so that you can see how I go about these others. Yeah, so I'll drop you makeup before and after. So selective color and hue and saturation, these are just when I'm modifying the LUT, since I've already added the LUT, so I just use to modify these to modify the LUT. Just yeah, chapwa. Otherwise, this is how you go about it.